Good morning. It's a little Ashtanga remixy. I know it's been a bit, probably about 2 weeks since I did a full class. I have a sheet behind me. I'm going to hope that it muffles the sound a little bit, so perhaps it won't be as echoey in the room. But that's about it. Play whatever music you like. I'm not going to post a playlist with it, so just play what makes your heart happy, whether that be a little bit of heavy metal or reggaeton or, just silence. That works too. Otherwise, we're going to get started on your mat in a nice seated position. As you're sitting on your mat, get comfortable through your sit bones. You may need to rock a bit from side to side. Roll your shoulders back a few times and lengthen through the crown of your head. Settle into whatever breath accompanies you closing your eyes and sitting on your mat. And just sink in, melt in, rest. Begin breathing with a bit more intent. So you're inhaling deeply through your nose. Maybe an exhale through the mouth, sighing out, or perhaps you go straight to Ujjayi, constricting to the back of the throat, breathing in and out of your nose. It's your choice. But if you're taking a sigh out your mouth, do it one more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Unseal your lips and take a few breaths in and exhaling through your nose, feeling the brush of air down the back of your throat. Maybe even visualizing the inhale walking up your spine and your exhale cascading down, touching each vertebrae in turn. We're just going to take one twist on either side. So inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes onto your right and right hand's behind you. Use a little bit of leverage as you press. Tuck your navel in and up towards your spine. Inhaling, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Take 2 more breaths this way. Rooting down to the left sit bone as well as the right. Inhale, reach your arms back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. So it's 3 breaths. Inhaling, lengthening your spine. Exhaling, twisting deeper. 2 more of those. Keep pressing down to the right hip as well as the left. Inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. Exhale, roll over your feet. Find your hands and knees. Make whatever adjustments you need to on your mat. Wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Evenly press through fingers. Inhaling, press the tops of your feet down, drop your belly down, lift your chin. Exhaling, round through your back, curl the toes under, press into your palms, navel tucks into your spine. Inhaling, press the feet down, chin up. Exhaling, round, curl the toes under. Inhaling, press tops of your feet down, spread your sit bones apart. Exhaling, curl the toes under, lift your hips up high, downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet a few times, tuck your navel in and up towards your spine. Inhale, lift up onto the tips of your toes. Exhale, walk, step, or hop, feet up in between your hands. Inhale, take a half lift, engage your core, navel tucks in. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press your palms down over your heart, Samastha. Inhaling, reach up, look up. Exhaling, forward, fold down. Inhaling, take a half lift. Exhaling, palms press into the mat. Step back, high to low, but lower all the way down into your belly. Inhaling, lift up through your heart, through your chest, engaging your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, float your fingertips. Exhaling, lower down. Press the palms into the mat. Inhale, losing a little pressure into the hands. Lift your heart up as high as you can go. You can go upward dog, hovering the hips, or cobra, keeping the hips down. Curl the toes under. Exhale, shift your hips back toward your heels. Child's pose with the toes curled under. Inhaling, you're going to lift up onto your hands and knees. Drop the belly down. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhaling, round through your back. Curl the toes under. Inhaling, press the tops of your feet down. Exhaling, round. Inhaling, press the tops of your feet down. Exhaling, round, curl the toes under, lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Opening up through your chest, drawing belly towards your thighs. Inhaling, tips of your toes. Exhaling, walk, step, or hop. Inhaling, half lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhaling, press your hands down over your heart. Inhaling, reach up, look up. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, half lift, hands along the shins or the floor. Exhaling, palms press into the mat. Step back, high to low. Lower down with control, all the way onto your belly. Inhaling, baby cobra, chest and heart lift. Exhaling, relax back down, forehead to the mat. Press into your palms. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra position. Exhaling, knees to the mat, curl the toes under, hips back towards your heels. Inhaling, lift up, drop the belly down, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhaling, round, curl the toes under. Inhaling, belly drops. Exhaling, round. Inhaling, belly drops. This time down dog, toes under, hips high. One more variation of Surya Namaskar A. Step or hop your feet up to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from the hip. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhale, press your palms together over your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms press, step back, high to belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, knees down, toes under, child's pose. Inhale, lift up, tops of the feet, press down, belly to the mat. Exhale, round, curl the toes under. Inhale, tops of the feet, press. Exhale, round. Inhale, tops of the feet, press. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths to reset. Step or hop up to the front of the mat. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, forward fold down. Moving into your chair position, inhale, bend your knees, lift your arms up, squeeze the inner thighs together. Drill through the heels. Exhale, stand, hands over your heart. Inhale, knees bend, arms reach up, maybe the toes lift. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands press, step or hop it back, high to low. Inhale, lift up onto the tops of your feet, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips lift up, right foot steps forward. Inhale, back heel down, warrior one. Reach your arms up, turn your gaze up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high to low. Inhale, tops of the feet. Exhale, toes curl under, down dog. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, reach up for your arms. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hips high. Breathe. Rhythmic breathing, constricting to the back of your throat. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heavy in the heels, knees bend, arms reach up. Exhale, drill through the heels, stand tall. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, palms press, high to low. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips rise. Right foot forward. Back heel down. Reach. Hands to the mat. Step it back. And left foot. Down dog, 2 to 3 breaths. Step or hop up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, reach up. Exhale, stand. One more B. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, fall forward. Half lift. Hands down. Vinyasa, warrior one. And then rinse and repeat. Couple of breaths in down dog. Step or hop to the front. Half lift. Fold. Knees bend. Stand tall. Feel rooted down through the soles of your feet, but lift to the crown of your head. Tuck your navel in and up towards your spine. On your inhale, hands come to your hips. Exhale, step or hop your feet, hip width apart. Inhaling, lift up through your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hinge from the hip, forward fold, keeping the spine straight. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, take a half lift and gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, elbows out to the side, navel tucks in, chin tucks in, gaze up towards your navel. Pull with your biceps. There's not a lot of bicep work in yoga, so this is pretty much it, this pulling sensation. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, release the bind, turn the toes out, drop your hips down. Malasana squat. Press the palms together so that your elbows are pushing into your thighs. Open up to your heart, retract the shoulder blades down your back. Take 3 breaths here. Inhaling, you're going to release, half lift. Turn the toes back towards the front of the room, straighten your legs. Exhale, slip your hands underneath your feet, toes to wrists. Inhale, half lift, retract the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Same thing here, pulling with your biceps, stretching through your hamstrings. Inhale, take a half lift, release the bind. Exhale, hands to hips, navel tucks in. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, press the feet together and the hands together, Samasthiti. Inhaling, step the right foot all the way back. Arms open up into a nice big T. Right toes turn towards the wall. Left toes track directly in front of you to the long side of the mat. Inhaling, reach the right arm over. Exhaling, right hand comes down to the big toe, your shin, whatever works in your body. Tilt the top shoulder back and think about reaching up towards the ceiling. You want to stay long through both sides, the right side and the left side of your spine. So you don't want to compromise by caving in on one side. Try to keep length in both areas. Exhale, look down, navel stays tucked in. Inhale, lift all the way up, switch your feet. Exhale, lengthen and pivot. Triangle to the opposite direction, navel drawn in and up, focusing in on your breathing. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come all the way up, pivot and turn, all 10 toes to face the back of the room. Right hand to your right hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up. If you need to step the back foot in, do. On your exhale, drive the right hip back, hinge from the hip, chest parallel to the floor. Then drop the left hand down to the inside or the outside of the right foot. You could also place it along your shin. Your next inhalation opens up through the chest, turning all the way through the shoulders and your neck. Right hand reaching up towards the ceiling. Keep driving the left hip back. Exhale, look down. Inhale, we're coming all the way up, rooted through both feet. Open up into a nice big T. Exhaling, pivot and turn into the front of the mat. Left hand to left hip. Inhale, reach your right arm up high. Left hip draws back. Exhale, carries your chest parallel to the floor. Drop the right hand down towards the mat. Inhale, lift the left fingertips up, drawing the left hip back. Exhale, look down, root through both feet. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, readjust through your toes. We're going to take Prasarita A. Inhale and lift up through your heart, open up through your arms. Exhale, forward fold down. Hands are going to come directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, take a half lift, turn your gaze forward, tuck your navel in. You can turn the toes in and even lift your quadriceps up off your knees or soften through your knees. Exhaling, hinge from the hip, forward fold, tuck your chin and last, turn your gaze up towards your navel. Inhale, you're going to come up halfway. Now we're going to lead with the head. What this does is it sometimes can help you keep from getting that low blood pressure, like I'm going to faint feeling that happens when you lift up. So half lift, navel tucks in, exhale, hands to hips. Full inhale, lead with your head, eyes open, stand all the way up. Arms open up into a nice big T. Exhale, step up to the front of the mat, Samasthiti. Inhaling, you're going to step the right foot back. Arms open up nice and wide. Exhaling, turn the right toes to face the back of your mat. Left toes stay facing the long side. Extended side angle. Exhale, bend into your right knee, right elbow down. Inhale, lift your left arm up and over your ear. Reach through your left fingertips. Maybe even turning your knees up towards the left fingertips. Traditionally, the right hand can come to the outside of the foot. You could bind if you wanted to draw the right hand to the inside, wrap around and clasp. Those are all things that work in your body. Feel free to take. Exhale, look down, root through your feet. Inhale, lift all the way up, spin and turn towards the front of the mat. Exhaling, bending into your left knee, hook the right elbow on it. Press the palms together. Engage through your core so that you can rotate through your spine, trying to draw your thumbs to the middle of your breastbone. It may or may not work, but energetically, that's where you're leaning towards. Take your breaths there. Your gaze can turn up and over your left shoulder. Back heel is down or lifted at this moment. Inhaling, curl the back toes under, get heavy through your left foot and float the right foot up. You're squeezing through the right glute. Exhaling, step the right foot up to meet the left. Chair with a twist. Now from here, you can hold and just breathe. You can even spiral the arms open. You could take a noose if you wanted to drop your hips down lower, keeping the twist through your body, trying to keep your heels on the mat, or perhaps even lifting up into your toes into like a twisted toe stand. So there's some options. If you like your arm balances, you can plant the hands, start to shift your weight to the side so that you're notching your right elbow into your left knee. And your left elbow is going to come into a chaturanga arm, or you can notch it into your left hip so that you have some balancing like a seesaw as you tilt over. This kind of depends on where you're at. Take one more breath. Inhaling, we're going to stand all the way up. Reach your arms up and over your head. Exhaling, hands over your heart. Opposite side. So on your inhale, step the right foot back. Open the arms up into a nice big T. Exhaling, turn the left toes towards the front of the room. Right toes are going to track towards the long side of the mat. Bend into your left knee, left elbow comes down. Inhale, swing the right arm over. So we're back in the extended side angle, looking for the stretch down the side of your right side body. You wanted to bring the left hand down to the floor or into your bind. Take your pick. I don't know if you could hear that. That was my back popping. Exhale it down. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up. Pivot and turn towards the back of your mat, lunging into your right knee. Left elbow hooks. Try to press the palms together. Think about drawing thumb towards the breastbone. Curl the back toes under. Root into your right foot. Float the left foot up. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Hold your twist. Now, same thing on this side. Chair with a twist, working on charging through the legs, twisting through your spine. Sink the hips down. Noose with a twist, so it's like a deep squat. You could go into a toe stand where you lift up onto the tips of your toes, heels come up. Or you can play around with your side crow, planting your hands down to the floor. The easier it is for you to deeply twist, the easier it is to get into a side crow. Notch your left elbow into the right knee. Squeeze through your inner thighs. And then you can either chaturanga arm, floating the right arm out. So it's up to the side away from the hip as you lean forward. Or if you like to cheat a little bit, you notch your right elbow into your right hip as you lean over. It does normally help if you're not looking at the floor coming towards your face. You know, maybe you stick a pillow there, you have like a child reach their arms out, or a dog or something laying underneath you. I'm just kidding, don't do that. I would also suggest removing glasses when you're practicing with arm balances if you wear them. It's just like an occupational hazard if you've got them on your face and you actually hit the floor. Take one more breath here. Inhaling, we're going to stand up tall, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhaling, release the hands down over your heart. Root into your right foot. Inhale, step the left foot back, open up into a nice big T. Moving into Prasarita C, draw the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhaling, lift up through your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhaling, forward fold down, lead with your chest. Head turns under last. Adjust your feet as needed and allow your hands to reach over your head. Engaging your core, inhaling, imagine a hook around your arms and lift all the way up. Head comes up first, and the body follows. Exhaling, root through your feet. Inhaling, release your arms out like a T. Exhaling, step up to the front of your mat, Samasthiti. Inhaling, we're going to lift the arms all the way up and over your head. Exhaling, draw your hands down over your heart, forward fold. Take your left hand to your left hip. Soften into your left knee. Take the two peace fingers of your right hand, wrap them around your right big toe, root into your left foot. Inhale, try to stand up, drawing the right foot with you. Exhale, take the right foot out to the side. If you wanted to lengthen your left arm out to counterbalance, you could. If you wanted to turn your gaze, you could. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hold on to the right foot with both hands. Try to draw your nose towards your knee. And then inhale, release the foot, keep the leg lifted. Hands come towards your hips. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, swing it back behind you. Bring the right hand down. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Open up through your collarbones. Reach through your left fingertips. Exhale, back knee to the mat. Sink your hips back and fold over your left leg. Now you can do a full split here if you want to drag the left foot forward and fold. You could sit to the inside of your right heel, on your right heel. Or if this is really uncomfortable, know that you're only looking for a stretch down the underside of your left leg. This can be attained by just resting on the knee and keeping your hips elevated up, drawing the left toes back. Inhaling, we're going to walk all the way forward into our half moon. So your left hand plants somewhere around the left foot. Begin to stack the hips. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze can turn up. And if you wanted the bind in the right foot, you can bend the right knee and reach the right hand back. Add a little bit of a back bending sensation. You're stretching through the hip flexor and into your quadricep. Exhale, release the right foot down to meet the left, forward fold. Soften through your right knee. Connect the two peace fingers of your left hand to your left big toe. Root into your right foot, right hand to right hip. Inhale, try to straighten up towards the ceiling, drawing the left leg with you. Inhaling, take the left leg out to the left. Mechi inasmekranamo. Finding balance once again in your right foot. Inhaling, draw the left foot back in front of you. Exhaling, grasp it with both hands. Try to draw your nose down to your knee, engage your core, take the hands to the hips, and then draw the left leg back up. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, swing the left leg back behind you. Left hand down to the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, bring your back knee down. Sink your hips back and fold. over your right leg. Remember, you can stretch the right foot forward and fold if you wanted a full splits. You can swing the hips all the way back, or you can keep them elevated, focusing on drawing your toes back so you get the stretch through the calf and through your hamstring. Inhaling, we're going to walk all the way forward, half moon, right hand somewhere along the right foot in front of the hind dog. Stack your hips, lift the left arm up, press through the left heel, lift through your left fingertips. Again, think about back bending sensation, chest opening. And if you wanted to bend your back knee, catch the toes, open up a little bit deeper. One more deep breath. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, sink down into your hips, and then roll down onto your back. Tuck your navel into your spine, knees point up towards the ceiling, adjust your feet as necessary, hands down by your hips. Inhaling, lift your tailbone up, bridge pose. Tuck your chin into your chest, and if you wanted to roll your shoulders underneath you, you could. You're going to feel some engagement through your inner thighs, engagement through your glute muscles. Lift your hips up higher. And don't worry, we're going to do 2 more of these. So if you want your wheel, you'll get it eventually. Exhaling, we're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, draw the right knee all the way over the left. Try to actually tuck the right toes under the left calf. And if that doesn't work, just go as far as you can. Draw the right arm underneath the left, clasping hands, or just hugging yourself if that works better. Inhaling, you're going to lift the elbows up towards the ceiling, stretch the feet up to keep them hovering. Exhaling, crunch, elbows to knees. Inhaling, expand. Exhaling, crunch. We've got 3 more of these. Last one. And then unwind. Wider through your feet for this bridge. Knees apart. Hands down by your sides. Inhale, roll up. Now, if you wanted to roll the shoulders underneath you, you could clasp your hands. If you wanted that full wheel here, you could take your hands behind you and press into the palms. Exhaling, we're going to come down. Do 5 more of those crunches, but this time left leg over right, left arm under right. Inhaling, openness. Exhaling, crunch. 3 more. Last one. Unwind, feet a little wider, hands down by your sides, lift your hips. If you wanted your full wheel, hands come behind you, and you just press. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest, rock a little bit. Draw the feet down to the mat. Go a little bit wider through your feet. So a baby bit of a twist. You're going to allow your knees to slide over to the right. But as they slide, your right foot's going to match up to the top of your left leg. And your left heel may move in closer to your left glute. Now, if you need to, I don't even know if you can see this here, you could draw your left toes, top of your foot onto the mat. If this feels more comfortable. You're just looking to feel A little bit of a twisted sensation through your spine, not a whole lot. And then you're also looking to feel some opening down the left quadricep and into your hip flexor. You can play with your right leg. Like I like to straighten my right leg out. This is more comfortable for me, or to bend it, pointing the right knee up towards the ceiling. But just do what works best for you so that you're getting a tiny back bending sensation, a tiny twisting sensation. And the majority of the feeling of the posture is coming down the left quadricep and the left hip flexor. Arms can open up wide. You can do whatever you need. If you feel really tight in the menisca, which is the inside of your knee, you may try turning your toes out as opposed to drawing them up. So play with the pose a little bit till you get the sensation where you want it to be focused on. And inhaling, draw the knees up to center. Exhaling, separate your feet again, not width apart, and then allow the knees to slide over to the left. So it's the same thing on this side. You can hold here where when the knees fall, you are in more of a twisty position. Or you can readjust the right foot so that you get something a little bit deeper into the hip flexor, into the quadricep. See if you can slow down your exhales so that they're at least a second or two longer than your inhales. This induces more of a rest and digest, allows your heart rate to slow down, tells your mind that it's time to be calm and quiet. And inhale, draw the knees back up to center. I'm going to opt for a Supta Baddha here, so pressing the soles of my feet together and let my knees open up like a book. But if you wanted more of a full hero's pose, where you've got both feet turned to the outsides of your hips, toes pointed up toward your head or out to the sides, you're more than welcome to take a full hero. Or, like I said, Supta Baddha. Hands are going to come up above your head. You want to hold on to either elbow or just reach up above you so that they're rested. The main thing I'm focusing on here is an open chest. You can really do whatever you want to do with your legs. I'm taking Supta Baddha, you can take a hero, you can extend your legs out straight into like just a shavasana with the arms lifted if you want it. Knees can be bent if you feel like you need to keep the lower back on the mat. I just want your chest open. I'm focusing on your breathing, inhaling through the nose, breathe into the very bottom portion of your chest. So your belly may even rise a little bit, but see if you can visualize your breath moving even deeper underneath the belly button into your pelvic floor. On your next inhale, and that's right, 2 inhales in a row, you're going to draw the breath up into your rib cage. You can feel the rib cage expand out to the sides. And on that last 3rd inhale, you're going to lift up into your collarbone. See if your collarbones, you can focus on the sensation of them rising up toward your chin. Exhaling, release the collarbones down. Release the rib cage, contract in. 2 exhales in a row, tuck the navel in all the way. Squeeze all the air out on your 3rd exhale. So it's 3 inhales, 3 exhales. Inhaling, breathe into the belly, breathe into the rib cage, breathe into the collarbones. Fully expanded, take 1 more breath, and then exhale out. Collarbones, rib cage, belly. Last exhale, that's your 4th one, squeeze everything out. So let's try this again. You're gonna inhale into your belly, pause. Inhale into your rib cage, your chest area. Pause. Inhale into your collarbones. Pause, and now take another very small sip of air so everything expands out as large and as completely as possible. And then we're going to exhale backwards. Exhale through the collarbones up and sit down, pause. Exhale through the chest cavity, the rib cage, pause. Exhale into the navel, so the navel draws in and up, pause. And then now squeeze, one last exhale to wring everything out. Now we'll do the 4 inhales again. Inhale, belly, ribs, collarbones. Fill up as much as you can. Everything expands out. Shoulder blades press, belly expands, collarbones lift. This time, exhale out everything slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Slowly lengthen out into your Shavasana. Let your feet extend, let your arms extend down to your sides. If there's a different shape you would rather take rest in, do that instead. And just settle back into your breathing, settle back into your heartbeat. Give yourself permission to soften. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Place your hands over your heart. Take a few breaths into your heart's rhythm, leaning into some gratitude. Inhaling, reach your arms up and over your head, big stretch to opposite walls. Exhaling, roll over to one side. Pressing your hands into the mat, gently come up into a seated position. Hands over your heart, chin tucks down into your chest. It is my honor to be a part of your practice and to share in your space, whether it be remotely, virtually, or in person. Thumbs up to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Contact me if you need anything. And let me know what you think. As I crawl to the camera.